it was in a needle, and I don't know exactly, what it looked like because it was inside the needle. So, I think that they were already it was pre-done, and then in the needle already, I believe.
Okay. Did Mr. Conti tell you on that day the benefits of EPO? And when I say that day, I mean you met him once,
July 26th.
2003.
He said that it'll build up your hematocrit level. I guess kind of like boosting your immune system and stuff like that.
Help breathing, endurance, is that true?
And maybe help with breathing and endurance, yes.
The idea, what did he tell you the idea was that it would be the equivalent of training at 10,000 feet?
Object to the form of the question.
I believe that it would help like the cyclists have their hematocrit level, like the cyclists is pretty high.
Did he mention anything about oxygen that day?
Yes.
What did he mention about oxygen?
I guess it will put more oxygen into your bloodstream, your blood levels.
Did any of these things that were given to you and or Daryl Hudson that day, any of them have labels on them?
Labels like what do you mean? Like,
well, for instance, vitamin ZMA
had a label on it. Yeah.
ZMA had a label on it. So the other things that day, you said you believe vitamins, you believe other things.
I believe the label that he put on here was probably the label that he had on the calendar.
Okay.
I believe that's what they labeled like that. But I don't think it had the exact name of whatever it was.
And when you say he, do you mean Victor Conti?
Victor Conti, yeah. I'm not sure that, like I said, Daryl Hudson was the one that...
Daryl what?
Daryl Hudson was the one that had possession of the stuff. Of the stuff. Know that.
So, regarding the EPO, did you ask Victor Conti a lot of questions about the EPO?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay.
I believe I asked him a couple of questions, but I don't think that it was a lot.
Okay. If you look at Exhibit C, the grand jury testimony, on page 21.
Where we at again?
It's page 21, I'm sorry, line 20.
Line 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you can start, it starts at 17. There's a question, and the question is, and that last point you made, because the EPO actually, as you said, it can be bad for your blood system. Is that correct? And your answer is right. I was asking him a lot of questions about that. I didn't want anything to be, how can you say it? I didn't want anything to be harmful to me health-wise, because I've always been healthy, and I really didn't need much. Need much. And then it goes on to the next page, and he says, and he said if he can enhance it a little bit. I said, okay, that's fine, but I said I'm healthy, so I don't really need anything. Okay, does that help refresh your recollection as to whether you asked Mr. Conti that day a couple of questions or a lot of questions about the EPO?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I asked him a couple of things about that. And he said that it'd be beneficial. He's a specialist in that division, in that area. I accept what he's saying is to be true. I'm believing in him, and I take the stuff.
Okay, but my question, the reason I asked you to read that passage is to see if it helped refresh your recollection. But as we stand here today, it's your testimony that you asked a couple of questions and not a lot of questions about EPO.
Object to the form of the question, but you can answer.
Yes.
Okay. Is your memory better? The event is July 26, 2003, right?
Yes.
You testified in front of the grand jury December 11th, 2003, correct?
So, yes.
And today is October 27th, 2009, correct?
If you want me to stipulate that his memory was likely better
I'm
in
gonna ask
December of
him, thank you.
2003, I'm happy to do that.
Today's October 27th, 2009?
Yes.
Okay. Your memory better in December of 2003 with respect to this event or this meeting with Victor, or better today?
It's better in 2003 than today.
Okay. So when you, are you saying you never told the grand jury, as far as you recall, that you asked Victor Conti a lot of questions about the EPO?
Well, could you repeat that question? I'm not sure I heard what the
Sure.
question was.
Or I'll withdraw it and make it easier.
Okay.
As we sit here today, are you suggesting you did not tell the grand jury that you were asking Victor Conti a lot of questions about EPO?
I object to the form of the question. Are you asking
Okay.
me if the transcript is wrong?
No, I'm saying,
The transcript, if the transcript is what I said, then that's to be true.
so you're not denying you said that?
No, I'm not denying I said what the transcript was saying.
Okay. 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 If you go to the complaint,
Which one?
the New York complaint, which is Exhibit H.
I can't find the
Uh-oh,
the new. You have the new? I don't.
it should, if
Oh.
you give me the pile, I'll pull it out for you.
There it is, right there.
You got it?
Yeah. I found it.
If you go to the way I have it, at least, is that the second page from the end, there's an attachment which is an article.
Second page from here.
Yes.
In the face about the.
It says, in face of athletes' denial, Victor Conti points to calendars. You have that in front of you?